Tio and Pikachu main, though he does have that Luigi that he's been messing with lately.
And now he's claiming he is a Yoshi main. He wants nothing to do with the rat, according to him. So we'll see how this works out. Deathcpo used to play Falcon, switched to exclusively Pika Kirby now. So as far as bad matchups, Sheer really can't throw anything crazy at him. And Death does have Yoshi practice extensively, living in Florida, and Luigi practice from me. So this ought to be interesting.
Right, this is a losers match, correct?
Yes, they are. Loser gets 7th. So yeah, it's going to be the Luigi versus Death's Pikachu.
So being a Florida representative yourself, tell me about a little bit more about Deathcpo. I know that he's definitely a bit newer of all the folks that we may have seen.
Yes,
on the
he's
list.
He plays to win, as you know. He was going Falcon, and then he's like not good enough. You know, going Pikachu. He's been known to time people out with the new rule set we have in the EverDrive. So that's a thing now. So he's not afraid to do whatever it takes. Not the flashiest player, but.
So is he going to be maybe playing a more reactionary style, especially when going up against somebody like Luigi, who isn't known for being incredibly quick in any means?
He definitely wants to. Luigi doesn't have very good fast aerial movement, so I think he's going to try to abuse that. He's good of. He usually plays more of a grounded game, although I haven't. He kind of took a hiatus for a couple months, so we'll see what new tricks he has.
So Sheer's whiffing. It looked like he was trying to go for a strong read with the super jump punch. That whiff, however, causing him to get back thrown. I thought that the tornado would have been enough to take the stock, but maybe a bit more percent.
That was very intelligent to go for that that down B, but we got to kind of 4-stock reset right now.
The dance again beginning.
Yes.
It seems like one thing that Deathcpo is trying to do is maintain some sort of height advantage. I don't know how I feel about that, though. I mean, Luigi has like some pretty decent upwards coverage with that up air.
Yes, and his weakness on his approach is because his short hop is not short at all. It's very tall. So I think that, yeah, he should be trying to anti-air him, get him to, yeah, like right now, he's in that juicy percent where can't really, yeah, force a trade, can't really crouch cancel anything, exactly.
Ooh, and a few pixels short from actually being able to grab the ledge, but I have to commend Shears on that mash, right? That was pretty good.
Yes.
I didn't think that he would have even had a chance to make it back.
That's good. I hate to see players that just kind of fast fall and they don't think they're going to make it. That's going to be a stock, yeah.
I think it was the extra percent that did it, right?
Yes.
It was similar. It was at 90%. Obviously, a different area of the stage that definitely helps, but it's the nickels and dimes, man, and the pennies that sometimes help you cash out big in this game.
Yes, and it's so much of a bigger hitbox. It's sometimes if getting an extra up air or two isn't so hard, it's a lot less precise than the Dragon Punch. You know?
Oh. Ask and you shall receive.
Down air up B, looking like 07 out there.
Taking the lead in the mid game.
Yes.
Now you talked about how Deathcpo, he doesn't necessarily always approach it. He's willing to play the timer game because he's down a stock. The pressure's actually on him to make some of these approaches.
This is true. He's very conservative. He was kind of controlling the match for a second, but Shear's got some momentum here. Death will have these hot and cold runs on his stocks, so hopefully he's not going to be running cold here. I'm showing my Florida bias. You know.
It's okay. That's why they got me next to you.
Yeah, right. Keep me in check.
I'll try my best. Yeah. But I know how you Florida folks are.
You know, it's wild.
Loud and proud. That's what I like. Ooh, that's a big catch. And let's talk about actually what's set up for this huge punish.
Oh,
wow, the
that was a
combo
beautiful
break.
string, and he just broke it. Yes, Luigi's down B actually comes out frame 1. And his up B is invincible frame 1, but doesn't come out active until frame 2. So he's got a lot of kind of combo breaking moves that if you're going for pseudo combos, it does not work on Luigi.
And notice the edge shields that we're seeing from Shears as well, right? He's going to go up, shield at the corners so that he can end up getting a great confirm. And that actually came off of a missed Z cancel from Deathcpo. You notice that on that downer that he did?
Yes. Yes, which you can't afford to be doing that right now. He's got to clean up this stock. And yeah, because
honestly, I'm impressed with how Shears is using Luigi's limited movement abilities overall, but still finding ways to confirm on these stocks. And I think so much of that deals with his positioning more than anything else.
Yes, and Pikachu, super strong character, but dies very early. A lot of people forget just at 35% right now, he can look for hit confirming with up airs into that up B finisher. So as far as I'm concerned, both of them are at kill percent.
Final stocks all around. Oh, a really clutch quick attack there just to get out of the pressure.
Yes.
If Shears had scooped him up with that up air, that would have been sure you.
Yes, sometimes fear is a good reflex. Oh,
another one.
My God.
Do you think that the Wispy may have hindered a bit on Shears' read? I mean, it doesn't matter. He's able to get the stock, but
yeah. I don't know. It all kind of happened at really quickly. What I think is interesting is that Luigi is, because his up B is not like a rest where you fall asleep afterwards, the punish game is totally different. You can kind of jump out of the situation, like going after those down airs. The answer to that is Death needs better DI on those drills. Smash DI is very big in this game. I feel as compared to, say, Melee, it's the distance you can get easier off of it.
Oh, it really is. Looking at how, I guess, this game has changed so much, the fact that everyone's kind of getting better at things like Smash DI makes it so that I think it's actually rewriting some of the matchups, right? Like in the past, I think people would have just automatically said that Falcon beats Pikachu, but now because everybody's DI is getting so good, we're looking at that matchup and it feels a lot closer to even, if anything.
Exactly, those forward air multi-hit attacks, and especially a lot of the electrical attacks have big DI windows, so you can get good mileage. But yeah, that he took maybe 2 or 3 stocks with down or up B with Luigi. That shouldn't work if he's DIing. You should need.
An error coming out actually from Shears there.
Yes.
A bit unfortunate.
Yeah, Death kind of shakes his head, although he takes those.
That's actually the second part, right? You know when you're playing well and you're doing well, and you're feeling good. It's all very intuitive, right? But whenever you make mistakes, he's not letting it get to you. And Shears showing that he doesn't have any of the shakes at all.
Yes, you pointed out that Death has been missing Z cancels, and he's been missing text too, and it's costing him a lot of percent.
Do you think it just might be the fact that he's not maybe inundated with being on a stage like this?
It definitely could be. It could be the out-of-state presence. Florida, Baltimore is kind of a little rivalry, you know, and he's the one with, you know, kind of something to prove, in air quotes here, but because yeah, this will be huge if he beats Shear.
I think that puts you know, some pressure on Shears as well, right? If he's almost
Exactly.
in some ways expected to win. Wow, that wait from him was so smart. He wanted to wait to ensure that the invulnerability from hanging onto the ledge was gone before going in with the upbeat.
That was beautiful. Ducking it, crouch canceling, and down tilting. Kind of Pikachu covering his bases. Yeah, he's hit him with that rising up air on the approach a couple times. One of Luigi's better approaches.
I think what makes that so scary is the fact that he doesn't do it consistently, right? You'll see him just sometimes run in and not really push any buttons to get you a bit scared, so that whenever he actually does commit, you're not expecting it. Oh.
Yes, because he's been playing conservatively, but he's just not seeing it coming. There's another mistake.
You're seeing now Deathcpo getting some mileage off of just staying underneath the platform. Some good hits that way.
I think maybe a forward smash, you know, force him to DI and then get yourself in a better position would have been more optimal for Pikachu. But yeah, he's pushing that, you know, Pikachu's back air and the character's better, you know, buttons, which is what he should be doing. And just like that, he's playing from behind.
Shears again, just clean confirms. Incredibly consistent, actually, whenever we're talking about his confirms.
Yeah, people sleep on Luigi, but against Pikachu and Kirby, it's insane the hit confirm stocks you can get.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Luigi, I think, is pretty solid whenever you're in an advantageous position when you get that initial hit. But getting that initial hit is so much harder than Cheers is making it look. Ah, not finding the sweet spot out there. The positioning not quite correct to get that knockback he was looking for.
Yeah, I want to say that there's some stage nerves because Death, I'd say his tech is one of his strong suits. And he's missing uncharacteristically large percentage.
And let's not forget, of course, Shears, with so much Pikachu experience, he knows all the ins and outs, the strengths and weaknesses of the character against him here, too.
That's true. He's got a million Pikachus to practice against. And he mained Pikachu for a couple of years.
Ooh. That had to be an input error, right?
Yeah. It's like the Fox's lasers where there is a point of time that you can't do another B move or else it's automatically a neutral B. So. Let's see if Death can rally right now.
I don't know.
You see that? He doesn't
happen.
DI the down air, and he's just giving him the free hit.
So now 2-0 in favor of Shears. Luigi gets put in that work. I mean, Pikachu, he's got that little bit of a fat body, right?
I feel torn because I love seeing Luigi in top 8, and I love seeing him win. But my heart, my Florida heart of hearts, you know, wants to see Baltimore burn. Shears is the enemy of the state right now.
Enemy of the state?
Yes.
Public enemy number 1?
Yes.
So when we look back at the set so far as a whole, what really should Shears keep doing, and what should we see as a change in regards to Deathcpo?
Definitely, Luigi's combos don't need to be that long. He needs to get out of there, you know, every time he gets hit by one of those down airs. And as far as his neutral, he's losing his discipline, and when he'll start kind of, you know, not leaving the ground and then spacing with back airs, and then you'll see him, Shears will throw a couple fireballs that don't really threaten him, but it's affecting him because then he starts kind of jumping in and approaching more.
What a change actually from Shears going to the Donkey Kong here.
So I guess what I want to say is he needs to give Shears less to work with. He's giving him too much right now.
And DK, you know, he's got some new tricks to some extent, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, we can all agree that DK is not necessarily like regarded as a character that really you got to be too scared of, right?
Yeah, and I have never seen Shears as Donkey Kong, but yeah, I don't know how good it is.
He's missing a lot of the up inputs, actually, it seems, because before, when he's playing Luigi, he'd do fireballs instead of the super jump punch, and now you saw him charge up the giant punch instead of actually using the spinning Kong. And this is just all you have to do against Donkey Kong, really. It's such a huge hitbox. Shears knows it.
I know. Pikachu, one of the few hitboxes that can contend with Donkey Kong's invincible arms. Yeah, Shears is kind of, he's saying he's not really concerned about the set, and he just kind of not really respecting Death, but at the same time, he might have to switch after this game.
Yeah, I agree. It's like a bit of a bloodbath. But of course, with Dreamland being the only stage, Donkey Kong actually has some really nice options on this stage, right? With the up airs in particular.
And I didn't even think of this, but Death's Falcon is better at the Luigi matchup, and I don't know if he just kind of doesn't have confidence in the Falcon anymore. As far as pulling it out in like important bracket match. But like I said, I played him in with Luigi in many tournaments, and he's much better with Falcon against Luigi. But that's the thing, when you have the game wins, you get the counter pick advantage.
Yeah, it's true.
So
Shears trying to play an incredibly patient game here. KO. And he's just trying to figure out some sort of way to just get an extra stock. Shears gets behind him and gets the back throw. And I think that back throw is probably one of DK's like strongest options in particular in this matchup. Like Pikachu, people kind of forget how light he is sometimes, right? And that back throw just rips him apart, I think, whenever he's around.
Yes.
Very close to the triple
The
digits.
other, that move, the clap. I was going to say comboing up airs into up smash, but I do not know if Shears' DK has that technology. He looks kind of like fundamental space and then back throw kind of right now.
Down air back throw. Simple.
Exhibit A.
Very simple. Needs a bit more percent for that to actually KO.
Yeah, see, now Shears is getting momentum and Death is getting a little reckless with his approaches, and he's getting punished. Bad.
Shears, you're absolutely right. They have the momentum, you know, switching
Yeah.
points. Wow, that forward air. Pikachu, though, amazing recovery.
Exactly.
Recovers into the hands of Donkey Kong.
What
there,
did I
though.
say? Hot and cold. It was 5 stocks to what, 2, 3, and then just like that, he lost 3 stocks. He's got a.
Talks a lot about this game and how momentum based and how swinging it can be at times, right?
Oh yeah, it's the game in your head is where most people can do everything when they're in their room by themselves, not in tournament.
Yeah. I mean, with all these people, with the crowd, with the folks at home, it's just a lot of pressure. Shears very accustomed to the pressure. I don't know if Deathcpo has that same level of accompaniment.
Yeah, now it's kind of the opposite effect where Shears is getting a little too cocky and going crazy. Right. Good up, he got a shield. Double, yeah.
Oh, the double.
The double Dunkin' Donuts right there.
Man, you're just making me think about how hungry I am.
I haven't eaten all day, so I'm dying right now.
Deathcpo putting Shears down to his last stock, hoping to get a game on the board. Shears, he's still comfortable. He knows even if he loses this, he has so many other chances to try and take it back. All right, great strings from Death. Great neutral air. That's going to do it.
So, yeah, I have a feeling we're going to see a Yoshi. But who knows? I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it. There's no reason he shouldn't just go back to Luigi and close this out before he adjusts. Not that I'm, you know.
Yeah, they're talking to each other, so I think there is a really strong chance.
Yeah, you see
Actually, no.
Loto's giving him some wisdom.
The run back.
The run back? That's pride right there. He's feeling himself.
Yeah, that's definitely pride, but I don't blame him
It went to last stock.
Yeah, and he started off with such a huge deficit that it makes sense.
Exactly. It seems like he learned something there. And he says, I can do this.
Right, back throw comes out. And how Shears is going to be approaching in this matchup, I think, is really important. We've seen a couple of fairs, actually, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, Pikachu not used to losing the grab distance game, but against Donkey Kong, he is going to lose that.
Yeah, I feel like he has like magnets at the end of his hands, right?
Yes.
You think that it might just be, you know...
I usually call Pikachu the Marth of 64. Just doesn't matter where he is, the grab's gonna work. Oh!
Wow!
What was that? Look at him taunting. Yeah, he just invented a new move, the shoulder spike.
That's the wild charge, actually. Yeah, he's been getting EV trained.
Oh, okay. It was super effective.
And the dance, smart from Shears, just waiting for Death to land and then getting the quick grab afterwards.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
And it's a bit sloppy, actually, from both players, right? Input errors all around the table.
Actually,
Speak of the devil.
I was thinking that the first 2 games. I said, honestly, it's kind of sloppy from both sides. Death is just, you know, doing big bigger mistakes.
Now Death, it looks like he just wants to stay on the platform. He doesn't want to land and give Shears an avenue to grab. Shears saying, okay, I'll come up to you, bro.
Go to you.
Let me in.
He's giving him the customer service, you know? Says, don't worry.
Oh, I thought that could have been a forward air attempt from Shears, actually. Using that actually to alleviate pressure. I don't think it's something that you should do super often, but used sparingly can be very, very effective.
Yes, because Pikachu is very fast, so he has to be careful to not just up B in the middle of the stage.
You see a good recovery here. Oh, doesn't get on the platform like he was hoping.
See, yeah, I think he thought that Donkey Kong would dash towards him, but Shears was smart about it and just waited,
yeah, I mean,
reacted.
Again, it's what comes with so much experience with and against the character. You're aware of all the situations, all the options. Shears, oh, I was going to commend him on conserving the jump at the very least, but one thing that we've seen from Death is he's really good at confirming whenever the opponent is off stage.
Yes.
The biggest problem, though, is that he hasn't been setting up enough of those situations for himself.
Yes. Yeah, he's well aware that Pikachu can go out further and secure the stock off the stage. Oh.
A whiff there.
Like, right, this is crucial right now.
Death. I
Doesn't quite get that down air in time.
And you're right, Tank. This really is crucial. That grab was really everything. Because if Shears had gotten that grab, there would have been a good chance that Deathcpo would have been down to his last stock.
Yeah. I think when he has him off the edge here, if he needs to force a trade, I think it would be in his best interest. I know he's not trying to take any more percent, but he keeps giving him a second and third chance.
Getting scooped up again with the back throw. And he was really smart throughout that last stock of just evading Shears. You notice that he didn't actually let go of the stick like most people do when they do the second half of Pikachu's recovery.
Yes.
He did the standard, more short recovery.
The shorter one.
Shields. Great job from Deathcpo.
Right. He should be able to edge hog this.
Yeah, that's an F smash for sure.
Done smash. Give him a little energy.
Now last stocks again. It's Deathcpo though, this time making the comeback.
Yeah.
Both players trying to be very evasive. You're seeing that Deathcpo just very content to be having a more airborne style of play, and Shears is trying to meet that with these rising up airs that he's integrating. Oh.
Second get up attack. He's missing the attacks, but he's mixing up. That's all she wrote.
That's all she wrote. Wow, Florida
hyped.
popping off.
He's breaking his taunt button right now. He's getting other people to taunt for him.
Shears again comfortable. We're going to be hearing the Yoshi coming through.
Yoshi, yeah. Now it's not so fun.
Not so much. Not
Baltimore,
so much.
you're on game 5. Come on. It's a hubris.
Completely different matchup, isn't it?
Yes. I played a little bit against Death in this matchup last night, and he's not bad at it. I hear that that Shears Dinosaur is leveled up, so we'll see how this translates. Yeah, I love seeing two players from different regions never played each other.
Man, it does set pressure. Deathcpo actually untouched so far, playing a much more hit-and-run style of gameplay, it seems. And I think that may be because he wants to whittle down, rack up the percent to whittle down that armor. Great usage of that Yoshi bomb to delay his recovery.
But he's... yeah.
At this point, armor...
yeah, at this point, back air from either of them was going to be bad. Okay, he didn't have a jump. I think that Shears was avoiding this because he knows how many people play Yoshi in Florida.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that even though it may be his best character right now, he was kind of afraid of this.
Yeah, and that's very interesting as well because Yoshi is kind of a very niche pick, you know, worldwide. Except in this region, right? You have Sheer Madness, who very famously is an incredible Yoshi player who actually brought Wizzy under his tutelage and made him really like the Yoshi to watch out for in the world.
Yes, and yes, Shears has experience against Pikachu, and you know everyone does, but he's still Pikachu. You still have to respect, you know, what he can do.
This is a character who's widely considered to be the best character in the game by most folks.
Exactly, I think.
Even if you know you know what the character can do.
Unanimously, guess not have a losing matchup. You know, if you want to say that.
Yeah, they say that knowing is half
even
the.
Ones, yeah.
They say that knowing is half the battle, but that while that can be comforting for some, it also means that it just gets you halfway there. You still have so much work left over to do.
Yeah.
Dancing
I think the
around.
key here is for Death to keep. Oh, I was gonna say don't get behind, but hopefully he can use his invincibility to even this up.
Yeah, but now it's different. Again, I think that he's not as good whenever the pressure to approach is on him, right? When his opponent is the one that has to approach more so, and he's finding counter hits, that seems like it's more succinct to his game plan. And so because he's stock down, he's going to be trying to make a lot of approaches, and that's exactly what Shears wants. He's saying, come to me. I have these aerials waiting for you. I know what they can confirm into.
And hopefully, for the sake of Florida, I hope we're wrong. Oh, that was the read.
Really strong read at that.
He went right there, and he said, I'll meet you in 5 minutes.
CPO finding the equalizer stock, still down by an incredible amount in percent, though. And with that armor that Shears has available, it's going to be an uphill battle. That CPO needs to have that hit-and-run style of gameplay, I believe.
Exactly. He needs another one of those.
Yeah. Don't get greedy.
Untouched.
Don't take too much. Just a little bit and dip.
So yeah, everything is riding on this game. It's scary but exciting.
This is what you live for. Those game fives. Deathcpo. Oh man! I thought that she was just definitely going to confirm that into the forward air. Just ends up a touch short. Up smash, done. That's got to be a stop.
I thought that he was going to jab grab him there, but oh, nice parry, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, ends up actually being out of a jump there. So a good stock from Deathcpo. He needs another stock like that to get back into this game.
As they say in the
This could be a good
biz,
start.
one stock is not elite.
Yeah.
Oh. Speaking of my magnetic hands.
Holding strong with that shield. So good that he was at the ledge. Otherwise, that would have been a shield break.
The empty hop into up tilt. That was beautiful.
Smart plays.
See, that's what Pikachu can do. He can follow Yoshi's armor with a forward air.
And shoot, you saw the smirk that he had.
I know.
That pressure is definitely
I'm trying not to
mounting
pop off right now, but
that CPO.
That CPO about to
taste victory in
about
his
to make
grasp.
history.
Oh man!
And by history, I mean
not quite.
Not
quite. It all came down to him actually with the positioning, right? It looked like he was ready for the grab after the dash tag whiff, but because he was